Stop.
Dessert. Perfect. Definitely get her.
Welcome back to KnightNewz. Before we start, please like the video for more excellent content. Red Moon, Part 1. A Child of Fire. Appearing on the backwater moon of Veldt on behalf of the Motherworld, a galactic empire driven by centuries of conquest and bloodshed, comes Atticus Noble, the sadistic admiral of the militaristic Imperium. He offers to purchase the excess grain from the community and reveals that his men are searching for a group of rebels commanded by the siblings Devra and Darian Bloodaxe. Sindri, the village chief, declines the offer, saying they don't have enough to survive. Despite earlier cautions from farmer Sindri and Kora, one farmer named Gunnar suggests that the village may have some excess. After killing Sindri, Noble gives Gunnar the task of preparing grain for them in 10 weeks, even though it won't be enough for the hamlet to subsist. Noble leaves, leaving a Jimmy robot and a few soldiers to manage the harvest. Jimmy begins to grow up after being bullied by a friend. When Kora discovers that the other troops are about to rape a different villager and are keeping her as a prisoner, she murders them with the assistance of Jimmy, a soldier who has defected. Kora informs the villagers that if they don't put up a fight, Noble will murder them when he returns. Kora and Gunnar head to Providence, a port town, to enlist troops, including the disgraced Imperium General Titus, for the village's defense. She tells Gunnar that she was adopted and given the name Arthale by Imperium Commander Belisarius after he killed her family and wiped out the inhabitants of her home planet. She had previously served the Imperium as a soldier. She joined Motherworld Princess Issa's protection team, anticipating that she would put an end to the Imperium's conquests. After the royal family was slain and she was unable to defend Issa during her coronation, Belisarius proclaimed himself regent before the family resumed its conquests. When the two get to Providence, they run into criminal and smuggler Kai, who offers to take them to recruit Titus. While traveling, Kai introduces them to two more fighters, the skilled swordswoman Nemesis, who has been strengthened by cybernetics, and the beast tamer Tarek. On a far-off moon, the group finds Titus in a drunken stupor at a gladiator arena. At first, Titus says no, but when Kora proposes that he exact revenge on his lost comrades, he accepts to accompany them. They then travel to planet Sharan to encounter them and their revolt with the intention of recruiting them, using Gunnar's prior interactions with the Bloodaxes as a guide. As Devra and the other rebels depart Sharan, Darian offers to protect the settlement and carries a few rebels, Milius among them, with him. When they leave Sharan, Noble shows up and wipes out the entire populace as retaliation for helping the rebels. Kai tells Kora that he has one more package to drop off before ending his illegal existence as a smuggler because her determination to give up that life has inspired him. After leading the gang to a trade station where Noble's ship has docked, he betrays them to Noble and admits that he always intended to do so in order to collect the bounties on their heads. He then restrains everyone but Kai. According to their past, Noble names Kora, Tarek, Nemesis, and Titus as deserters, Tarek as a criminal and former prince, and Nemesis as the person who killed multiple Imperial officials as retaliation for her children's murders. When Kai orders that Gunnar immobilize Kora, he kills Kai and releases Kora instead. And the other fighters are free too. In the subsequent battle, Kora kills Noble and Darian is killed. Later, Jimmy follows the remaining warriors as they make their way back to Veldt, observing them from a distance. After speaking with Belisarius on an astral plane, Noble's corpse is found by Motherworld forces, and he is raised from the dead. Belisarius demands that Noble put an end to the rebellion against him and bring Kora to him alive so he may personally execute her. 22% of the 172 reviews from critics on review aggregate Rotten Tomatoes are positive, with an average rating of 4.2 out of 10. The verdict on the website is that Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire proves Zack Snyder hasn't lost his graphic creativity, but he doesn't do enough to offset a storyline made up of various sci-fi/fantasy tropes. Based on the opinions of 40 critics, the weighted average site Metacritic gave the movie a score of 31 out of 100, signifying generally unfavorable reviews. The majority of the film's early reviews were critical, applauding the action scenes and world building but condemning the narrative, character development, and derivative nature of the picture. The two films that will make up the first installment of the Rebel Moon franchise will be shot back-to-back. The sequel, dubbed Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver, was formally announced by August of that year and was slated for publication on April 19, 2024. The story's further chapters are still being developed, and as of December 2023, the script for the third movie was already under development. Although Snyder has said that the movie is meant to be the first in a trilogy and that it would be followed by a trilogy of sequels, which suggests 4 or 5 in total, it is unclear exactly what Snyder's ambitions are for the length of the series. I appreciate you watching KnightNewz. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.